I want you to imagine a world where people look out for each other, where we all pay it forward, where success is measured in selfless acts, where kindness is the philosophy of life. Now picture yourself in that world. Everyone is positive, people are concerned about helping others more than themselves, and no one thinks twice about doing things for others. Seems like a pretty nice world, right? I know it seems like this is unrealistic, but trust me when I say you can help change the world. So how exactly does this become possible? Simple. Through a foundation called Random Acts of Kindness. The Random Acts of Kindness Foundation, also known as RAC, believes that the world will be a significantly better place if we encourage the spread of kindness in schools, communities, and homes. You can simply take part by performing a selfless act, wishing to either assist or cheer up another individual. As a millennial, I am sure you have been called rude once or twice in your lifetime. People think that we lack manners and are narcissistic. People like to categorize millennials as Generation Me. I'm not saying we have to prove to people that we aren't what they think we are, but why not share our positivity and take part in random acts of kindness? Just picture yourself pulling up to a drive-thru. The line is super long, there are no good songs on the radio, and you're just really annoyed. You finally pull up to the speaker to place your order. The line to the window seems forever, and you notice the car in front of you is holding up the line. Finally, after what feels like years, you pull up to the window. You quickly collect your spare change and hand it to the cashier, and they tell you, you don't owe anything. The car in front of you paid for your order. Suddenly, you feel instantly happy. You are no longer frustrated, and you can't stop smiling. So you decide, why not pay for the person behind you? Think about it. When you perform one random act of kindness and two people witness it, you are positively impacting all three people. So in this audience, right now, let's say 20 people performed a random act. That could potentially impact 180 people just by doing one simple action. Meet Wesley, a 50-year-old construction worker and Navy veteran who saved a man's life. One evening, Wesley was waiting for a train when he saw a 20-year-old boy, Cameron, tumble onto the train tracks. Cameron wasn't drunk or on drugs. He was having a seizure, and when he began convulsing, he fell into the tracks. Wesley instantly pushed down Cameron's body and covered him as the train rolled right over them. With only 2 inches between the men and the train, Wesley screamed, "We're okay." When called a hero, Wesley responded with, "I don't feel like I did something spectacular. I just saw someone who needed help. I did what I thought was right." This is Cameron, in the hospital a day after the accident. He is in a stable condition, recovering from cuts and bruises. Cameron will be forever grateful for this thoughtful rescue that took place. He says he could never thank Wesley enough and couldn't imagine what would have happened if he never jumped in to help him. Here you see 2 police officers cleaning dishes. These 2 officers responded to a call one night at the home of a young mother. The young mother was instantly rushed to the hospital, leaving her 5 children unattended. These 2 officers stepped up and cooked dinner for the 5 children and then proceeded to clean up until a caretaker would arrive. Kindness is something we all take for granted. Everyone is constantly getting wrapped up in their own problems that they forget to care for others. Obviously, taking care of ourselves is extremely important, but we need to care for others as well. Not all acts of kindness have to be as extreme like the 2 examples as mentioned. It can be something like a hug. A simple act of kindness can mean so much to the person receiving it, as seen in this picture. Patients in children's hospitals are constantly going through struggles, but the simple smile of their face when seeing superheroes is heartwarming. Window cleaners dressing up as superheroes allows these children to smile ear to ear. So how can you take part in random acts of kindness? As college students, it is often difficult to budget your money. Should you really spend $5 on a coffee at Starbucks? Should you really take the train into the city when you know you don't have the money? Well, luckily for you, there is a way to take part in these acts with no money needed. One idea of a free act would be to clean out your closet. As seasons change and so do styles, I am sure that you all have at least one item in your closet that you can donate to a local shelter or charity. You will be providing an item of clothing to someone in need, which will make them feel a lot better about themselves, and you get a clean closet. Another idea of a free act would be to leave a sticky note with an inspirational message in random places, like a bathroom mirror or a car windshield. This is something so simple that can really make people feel so much better about themselves. Someone can be having a terrible day or nervous for a test, but seeing a message like the one above can help them. After participating in acts where no money is involved, why not do something that require a little money? Maybe instead of going to Beachmont on a Friday night, you take that $10 and you use it towards a random act of kindness. Trust me, both you and your hangover will thank me. There are acts that you can take part in that don't involve a lot of money at all. One idea of a cheap act would be to leave change in a vending machine. How many times have you passed a vending machine and thought, I really want that soda, but then you realized you have no money? You could easily make someone's day by leaving $1 or $2 at a vending machine, providing a free snack for the person who gets there after you. Another idea of a cheap act would be to put change in an expired parking meter. I'm sure that you have been in a situation where you are racing back to your car before the parking meter expires, so save someone else the panic. If you have loose change, put it in the meter. It can save the person from getting a ticket, and they will be forever grateful. There are 3 ways to spread random acts of kindness. You can go to the website and join their movement to help change the world. You can share stories about random acts of kindness that will inspire others to perform the act as well. Or you can simply teach people about the foundation. After all, why wouldn't we want to make the world a better place? Become an activist. Trust me, you won't regret it.